All right, boys, we're back here. And so this is what we're going to be rocking for the rest of the season, at least for right now, for the next little bit. First line staying the same, second line staying the same. Third line, Tanner Jeannot's in. And on the third line, Hellenis goes down to the fourth. Hellenis on the fourth line. Defensively, we're going to put Mattinson on the first pair. Durzi's going on the second pair. Pesci's going to be on the third pair with Moreno when he comes back. In net, we're going to be rocking with Dustin Wolf for right now. He's up to like a 913 or some shit like that. We just got to fix the lines that are struggling. So at Nashville, they're 8-9-3. We should beat Nashville. We should. We lose 5-3 because of great goaltending. Holy shit. We're right back to it. Okay, Pittsburgh, we win 4-2. Okay, at Washington now. Let's get another win. Okay, let's not allow 10 fucking goals. There we go. We shut out Washington. They're a shitter. Carolina, they're a bad team right now as well. Let's go to Mont and Bo, because like this team should be a playoff team. At the very least, be a playoff team for us. Anything less, and I just won't even know what to say. At Carolina now, can we beat them? Central Scouting, don't care. At Carolina, we win 3-1. There we go, Mont and Bo. Philly 11-9-1. At Philadelphia, they're 12-9-1. Let's see what we can do with that. Shane Gosh to spare out for a little bit, and we win 3-2 with John Moreno coming back. Okay, we're on a nice little winning streak now. Back right into the wild card. Let's go, John Moreno. Let's put John Moreno back in, and oh, where is he? Where's John Moreno? So let's try the John Moreno Brett Pesci combo. -10. Durzi's a +4, Mattinson's a +7. So far, it's been working for the other lines. We'll see if it can click for that line. Tanner Jeannot's a +4, perfect. Hellenis is still kind of struggling. This second line is still clicking, and the first line is still getting it going. Let's keep simming. Mont and Bo is still going to be in net. Home versus San Jose. They're off to a pretty good start, but we should be better than them still. Yep, we win 5-1. Now we should have an easy one against Arizona. Don't fall into the trap. Get it done. Win the game. And we win 5-2. There we go. Now we have a home game versus Winnipeg. They're not a good team. Let's beat up on these bad teams. Get a shootout loss. Oh my God. Okay, home versus Edmonton. Now we got a good team. But Shane Gosh's spare is back in the lineup. Oliver Bjorkstrand trying to catch up to that point per game marker. Elias Lindholm nowhere to be found on that. Okay. Defense, let's go ahead, take out Jacob Zaboral, put in Shane Gosh's spare, move Sean Durzi over to the right side. Gosh's spare will stay on the left side now. Home versus Edmonton. Let's see what we can do at home against Edmonton. And we lose in overtime 5-4. Let's take out Mont and Bo. Caswell is leading the team in points. That's insane. Dustin Wolf has a 900 save percentage, whereas Samuel Mont and Bo is at like a 916. Like, what are we doing, guys? Come on, Dustin. Home versus Vegas. They're a bad team. We should be able to beat them. Let's see. We win 4-2. There we go. Bjorkstrand takes over as the leading point man yet again. Home versus Vegas yet again. Then we got a home game versus Seattle. Both are out of the playoffs. Vegas 14-15-4. We lose 5-0 to them. Come on, offense. Come on, Dustin Wolf. Home versus Seattle, they're doing terrible. We win 2-1. There we go. We at least get the win. Now we got a road game against LA. That's a pretty good pick. This is a weird ass trade, but we're not going to do it with Detroit. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. At LA, let's see what we can do. And we lose 4-2. God damn it. I mean, we're going to be going to our better goalie now because Samuel Mont and Bo might as well be our starter. Dustin Wolf fucking sucks, apparently. Caswell's up to an 86. He is growing insanely fast. Yeah, Dustin Wolf sucks. I don't know what it's been about this sim, but he just has not been able to get it going ever, year in, year out. Home versus Minnesota. Like, he might be the next man to get moved. We win 5-3 against Minnesota. There we go. Home versus Columbus. We should beat up on them. Get up to 42 points after this game. Mattinson's out for like a week, and we lose 5-2. God damn it. At New Jersey now. Come on, let's go on the road and beat New Jersey. We win 3-2 against the Devils. Good. At Tampa Bay, their turn to lose. Michael Mattinson is back, and we win 3-2 against Tampa Bay. There we go. Mont and Bo is a stud. Absolute stud. So first line, do we want to make a change on this first line? Let's try honestly moving Clark Caswell up to the first line. Defensively, let's put Michael Mattinson back in there. John Moreno's still a -10. Gostisbehere's up to a -15. Okay, we'll have to keep track of that. No, we're leaving Montembeault in. He's starting for us right now. No way we are not going with Sam Montembeault. Okay, at Ottawa, they are struggling right now. They're below 500. We should be able to beat up on them. And Heinen Zadorov for 2 seconds. Hell no. At Ottawa, we lose in a shootout. Damn. At Columbus now, let's get a win. Bjorkstrand got a point. That's going to be important to watch and see how he does. And we lose 5-4. Are you fucking kidding me? Now it's Montembeault that's fucking sucking. Jake Guentzel takes over the leading point man. This might just be like a first line curse. And that the second line is just our better line this year. As Caswell now +6. Guentzel is what? +5. Tanner Jeannot is a +6. Hellenis is a -12. Okay, let's go back to Dustin Wolf and Montembeault falling. Home versus Tampa Bay. Dustin Wolf back in as Oliver Bjorkstrand gets hurt for 2 weeks. But we do get the win there. But man, big loss losing Oliver Bjorkstrand for 2 weeks. Let's see who's going in for him currently. The game is rocking with Rattay. Let's go with JVR. Honestly, yeah, we want to go with JVR here. Back in his old-timey spot. Let's go, JVR. Home versus Carolina. They're 500. Come on, we can beat them. And we lose 4-3. Come on, Dustin Wolf. Home versus New Jersey. Come on, we got to get a couple wins here. There's a big 2-1 win. Rasmus Anderson is our leading point man now. Jesus. Home versus Anaheim. There's another 2-1 win. Big. Now we got a road game in Edmonton. Road game in Edmonton now. They're looking really strong this year. And we win 5-3. There we go. Home versus Detroit. We just keep on winning, boys. Keep on winning. And we get a point at least out of it. We lose 6-5 in overtime. Second in the division right now. But man, it is a tight race. It is still anyone's division. At New York, we got to get a win here with a little East Coast road trip as Sean Durzi goes out with an injury for about a week. We get an OVT win, though, over New York, just like I said we needed. Oliver Bjorkstrand is back in the lineup now. How did JVR do in his little stint on the first line? He's a -1. Hey, he got +3 on the first line. There we go. There we go. Caswell keeps on balling out. Keep it up, Clark Caswell. At Toronto now, 31st of January. Jacob Zaboral's out till March 8th as we win 6-3 on a nice winning streak. We're looking pretty. We are looking really good right now. Let's call up a defenseman now. Let's see how Primu's been doing. Primu's an even player. Roslovic. No. Roslovic's doing really good. Coyle on the fourth line. Fourth line is still struggling with Hellenis. Defensively, we're going to be rocking Ben Harper for the injury to Ben Harper's going to be in for Sean Durzi now. And let's just keep simming. Let's keep going. At New York Rangers, can we beat them? Clark Caswell's now out till February 23rd. Damn. Myers for Vince Dunn. No, we're not going to do that trade. At New York, we win 2-1. There we go. At Detroit, can we win it? Rasmus Anderson gets hurt with a pulled groin till February 22nd. Well, a bye couldn't have come at a better time with a 5-4 win right there. Let's go check out the stats so far at our bye week. Because, man, like I said, going into this year, we'd be a much better team, and we are. Forwards, Guentzel leading our forwards in points at 39. Then it goes to Clark Caswell, 35 and 48. Bjorkstrand, 33 and 43. Roslovic, 32 and 49. Lindholm, I mean, if he didn't miss those games, he'd probably be over point per game, leading point man. Karlsson's been killing it on the third line. Primu, 26 points, 16 goals on the third line. He's going to be a stud in the future. Hellenis is really struggling this year. Samuel Honzek is +16. He's really worked on the second line, honestly. He's done his job. Camp has struggled. Coyle's a -3, though. Tanner Jeannot, since going in, has done great. JVR is Axel Rattay is But JVR, man, look at those numbers. Look at those. Just love what he's done for us. Still happy. Defense, Rasmus Anderson's having a career year. Sean Durzi's having a good year. Pesci's having a good year. Gosh's pair has gotten better. Mattinson is doing good with Anderson. Zaboril's been all right. Marino, he's starting to pick it up some. Ben Harper's been good in his low replacement time. Dustin Wolf, he's gotten better. Montembeault, he's gotten a little worse, but he's still doing fine. So let's just sim past the bye week. Like, we're still in a really good spot. We're in a much better spot this year than past years. I can already tell this is a much better team. This is not the same team. Sean Durzi is back, fully healed. Good to know. Good to have him back. First game, home versus Washington. They're not good. We should be able to beat them. And yet we win 4-2. There we go. Ben Sherratt, we're not taking him. Home versus Montreal. Let's see what we can do to them. That is an insane player. Connor Garland. We are not taking Garland. Come on. And we lose 3-2 versus Montreal. What the fuck? Okay. So we're switching to Dustin Wolf. Okay. So home versus Edmonton. Dustin Wolf back in net. Hopefully we start to see some better performances from him. There's a nice 5-3 win at Vancouver. We should be getting Rasmus Anderson back soon, as Dustin Wolf is out till March 5th. You know what? Myers doesn't go on waivers. We're going to call up Myers and see how he does. All right, boys. Let's see what the future is like with goalie Kyler Myers. First appearance he's going to get. He's 21 years old. Let's see how he does in his very first game. It's going to be against the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh, okay. Sheldon Dries is point per game in the AHL. Of course he is. Actually, we're going to let Myers get the next game. We're just going to let Montembeault get this game just to see how he does. So Anderson back on there in the first pair. Let's go Montembeault, because then hopefully Caswell is back for the second game. And then Myers will get a full team around him. Home versus Chicago. Clark Caswell will be back. And we win 6-3. There we go. Clark Caswell back in on the first line. Goalies, let's see what Kyler Myers can do in his first career NHL game. We have a full team around him at LA. Kyler Myers, the future of Calgary. What can he do? And he wins 2-1. What a game from him. We are not trading him for Vince Dunn still. And we are already at the 70-point mark, 55 games into it. We have a home and home with Anaheim. They're a good team. Fuck Anaheim after last year. We better beat them. You lose 3-1. I swear to God, bro. If we got to play Anaheim and they're going to do that shit again to us. Let's go. Versus Anaheim. We lose again 4-2? What the fuck? Okay, Dustin Wolf has returned to the lineup. Let's just send down Myers. He went 1-2 in his stint. Okay, home versus Toronto. Dustin Wolf back in the lineup. Hopefully we're back in the winning side of things against Toronto. We lose 4-3. What the fuck are we doing, boys? Against Anaheim, at Anaheim. There we go. Finally we get a win again. Let's go back to Montembeault now. Clark Caswell. Let's see. What are we going to need at the deadline? Honestly, I don't think we need much. Like, if we were to go get something, maybe like a fourth liner. Oh, I mean, defensively, like we could go get a defenseman. We could do that. Yeah, we'll see if there's like a top 2 defenseman. But if not, we're just gonna rock with our team. It's not a bad squad what we got right now. Jacob Zaboril's back in the lineup. Do we still have 3 goalies up? No, defenseman. Let's just send down Ben Harper. And we lose 3-2 against St. Louis. Of fucking course. So 72 points. I mean, we're one of the best teams in the NHL. Let's see if there's anyone on the block that really piques our interest. If not, like, I'm not too opposed, just kind of like running with what we got. We're gonna quickly try this trade. Moreno, 2nd, 4th, 5th, and Filppula for Werenski, 50%. It's probably not gonna go through. Yeah, I don't know if I'm willing to give up a first right now, like, for a Zach Werenski. Oh, like, if we got Werenski, we'd be pretty loaded. There's not really much else out there that like would intrigue me outside of like a Zach Werenski. If we traded our first, one of our seconds, a 4th, we'll try a 1st, 2nd, 4th Filppula and Moreno. I don't know if this will go through. 1st, 2nd, 4th Filppula, Moreno for Werenski. We'll try it. If it doesn't go through, it's whatever. We'll go through trade rejected. It's whatever. Okay. So yeah, we're just honestly probably going to stick with the team we got. All right, boys, let's just head into the trade deadline. See what's out there. Like, Zach Werenski isn't a terrible idea. I just don't think we're honestly going to be able to get it done for him. Thomas Chabot, he has less value than Werenski. Okay, that could actually be an interesting pickup then. Jacob Slavin, no. I'd rather, if we're going to go get someone, if we're going to get someone, we might as well go for the best. Let's give Thomas Chabot an offer. We'll try him. We'll go defenseman, John Moreno. Picks, we're giving up 2 seconds. Let's take out a second and just throw in a first. First, second, John Moreno, Thomas Chabot. Let's just try it. It says it'll go through just like that. I'd still like him to retain a little bit of money just in case. So like, let's make him like $2 million, make him a $6 million player. We'll go through. Trade rejected. We'll throw in a pick next year as well. Throw in a third next year. Will that go through? Nor you aren't. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get a deal done. I'm honestly fine with the team we have now. None of these guys, like, it's going to be worth the value for us. Let's just exit the deadline, see what other teams did, and sim to the postseason because we're ready for the postseason. This is a playoff team. It's going to be our 3rd year in a row going to the playoffs. And we're trying to make some real moves this time around. Not just be a first-round exit for the 3rd year in a row. If we're a first-round exit again, I'm going to freak. So Vince Dunn to Minnesota for 2 firsts. Holy shit. Mikey Anderson to New Jersey. San Jose gets 2 firsts for Zetterlund to Boston. Holy shit. Some massive trades. Are these teams even playoff teams? Boston's one of the worst teams in the league. The Wild are first in their division, and they added Vince Dunn. Okay, that's actually huge. Noah Gregor to Vegas. Let's see. Alex Turcotte to Toronto. Justin Poirier to Winnipeg. That's funny. Kevin Hayes to Dallas for a first. Anyone else big? Connor Garland to Montreal. Trevor Moore to the Islanders. Anderson, like we already said, to the Devils. Villahenola to Philly. And then the Vince Dunn trade. Vince Dunn to Minnesota. That is scary. That is terrifying. Let's go take a look because they are first in their division right now. Let's go see what first in the division looks like. And also Boston. What was Boston thinking? Trading away 2 firsts for fucking Zetterlund. He's going to be playing 3rd line for him? Jesus. Okay, let's go take a look at Minnesota real quick. So this is the forward core they're rocking with. I mean, it's a solid forward core. Torian Doughty, holy fuck. And then defensively, they add Vince Dunn. Okay, so they didn't have a top 2 D-man before this. So they add, well, he's still like not top 2. Vince Dunn is more of a top 4, but they traded for him like he's going to be their top 2. He's playing on their top 2. But he's not as good as Rasmus Anderson. Like, I still like what we got. Home versus Minnesota. Our first game is against them, and we lose 6-4. God damn it, man. Okay, at San Jose now. Come on, let's get back to winning a shootout loss. Okay, fuck whoever's in net. I don't remember who's in net. I split up the recording, so like whatever you just saw, I wasn't here for. So whoever's in net, get the fuck out of net. Let's see. Montembeault, get out of net. Let's go back to Dustin Wolf now, who has been heating up more recently. Let's go on a nice little streak now. Like playoffs, like even though we're looking really good for them, they're technically not guaranteed still. So at Seattle, let's beat up on the bad teams now. There we go, 3-2 win. Tanner Jeannot is back at full strength. Let's see. Okay, he's already in. We don't need to make any moves there. Let's just back out now. Okay, home versus LA. They just lost last night. Can we give them their 2nd loss in 2 nights? Are you fucking kidding me? We lose to fucking LA. Like, bro, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes we lose games and it's like we have no business losing that game. LA sold hard at the deadline. What are we doing losing to them? At Minnesota, Shane Gosha spares out for like a week. And we lose to Minnesota. What the fuck is going on? Honestly, what the fuck is going on? Caswell +5 Honestly, Guentzel's been our best player. Let's switch him and Bjorkstrad. Okay, so Guentzel's going to go on the first line. Let's switch it back over to Monta and Bo in net. Hopefully, we can actually start winning a couple games. 2-7 our last 10. What the fuck has happened at St. Louis? A 1-0 shutout. We at least get a win. Multiple players are back from injury. But I don't think we really... Okay, yeah, it's AHL. I was just about to say, I don't think we really had any injuries. Home versus Winnipeg is switches. Milan Buzek's kind of going off. Yannick Yannick, we do not want Yannick Yannick. NHL, we win 4-1. There we go. Home versus Seattle now. Again, they're bad. We should beat them. Like, we should beat all these teams that we're going up against. Home versus Seattle. There we go. There's a win. Home versus San Jose. They're in a wild card spot. Let's knock them down a notch. Really show them who's boss. John Moreno's out till April 2nd. Charlie Coyle's fully healed. Nick Ritchie's on waivers. I don't want Nick Ritchie. We beat San Jose 3-2. There we go. Now at Vegas, they're trying to sneak into the playoffs. Let's beat them for last year and say fuck you to them. William Karlsson gets hurt till April 11th, but we win 6-2 anyway. There we go. Now we're on a nice winning streak. Now we're playing how we should. Just need to put Jake Guentzel on that first line, I guess. Let's move Bjorkstrand over. Oh, they're all righties. Never mind. Yeah, let's leave Bjorkstrand on the left then. Defense. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that we were looking like that. Okay, Gosh's spare is going to go in for Zaboral. Rattay out. Zaboral in on the third pair. Scratched. Who's hurt? Marino. Yep. And then goalies. Let's go back to Dustin Wolf. Montembeault had a 9-16 in 34 games. Dustin Wolf had 9-12 in 35 games. Really showing like we've really had a split goaltending group. Home versus Vancouver. They're fighting for first in the division, but let's show we're the true best team in the division as we lose Michael Mattinson. John Carlson's on waivers. Man, how the mighty have fallen. John Carlson declined. We do not want him. And we lose 2-1, man. Offense show up at Nashville. They're a bad team. We better beat them. We win 3-2 in a shootout. There we go. At Chicago, John Moreno's back. Thank God. Because we might actually have a forward playing defense right now. Let's see. Do we? Yeah, we had a Rattay playing defense. Okay. John Moreno's back on the third pairing. Jacob Zaboral, you're going to go up to the first pairing with Rasmus Andersson. And let's keep simming now. At Chicago, they're 28-40-6. This should be an easy win to leapfrog Anaheim finally. What are we doing? How do we lose that? At Winnipeg, we win 6. Like, why are we losing to Chicago 5-4? Why is Dustin Wolf allowing 5 goals to Chicago? That's a better question. I don't care if Jake Zaboral's on the first pair. Dustin Wolf should never allow 5 goals to the fucking Blackhawks. What are we fucking doing? At Arizona now, they're 34-34-6. Get a win. There we go, 7-2. Now we got home versus Philly. Let's take the shit out of them. We lose in OT. We at least get a point. Home versus Colorado. Come on, boys. We need a win. Home versus Colorado. They have 47 wins. And we lose 4-0. What the fuck is this offense? It's honestly so fucking annoying. So annoying. William Karlsson back, thank God. And Mattinson is also back, so we're back to full strength now. Hopefully that means we'll win a game. Home versus fucking Nashville. We lose 7-1. Who's in net? I'm pretty sure it's Dustin Wolf. He's not playing in the playoffs if he just lost 7-1 to Nashville. I'm telling him that right now. You just lost your playoffs. It's Montembeault. Okay, you got lucky, Dustin Wolf. Montembeault just lost his playoff start. Any chance of him starting is now gone. At Vancouver, this is a must win. Must win to prove we're ass. We're dog shit. Why are we even trying to play right now? Jan Bednar's out. I don't care. The fact that we just lost fucking to Nashville and then we lose twice to fucking Vancouver recently. Like, we're probably going to get bounced round 1 again. At Seattle, we win 4-1. We need to win this game against Edmonton to get the seed that we want. So we're not fucking playing one of the top teams. So goalies, Montembeault, it's up to you. Dustin Wolf finishing with a 9-11 on the season. It's not terrible. It could have been better, honestly, though. Clark Caswell, expected a better season out of him, honestly, with a second full season under his belt. At Edmonton, they're 9-1 in their last 10. This is going to be a tough matchup. And we win 5-3. So we do actually end up holding on to the spot. 98 points. We're going to be playing the Edmonton Oilers, who we just beat 5-3 in round 1. So just like last year, the team we face in round 1, we beat the last game of the regular season. Can that be sustainable? We'll see. We'll see. Entire league now, goals for per game. Where were we? We're probably going to be kind of low on this. I'm going to assume we're low. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9. We're 18th in goals for per game at 3.16. Okay, goals against per game down at 2.96 is 7th in the NHL. Power play, year-over-year improvement, but still near the bottom of the NHL. And then PK percentage, where are we at? Calgary, not as good as last year. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're 17th in PK. Okay, only 5 shorthand goals, 500 team at home. Let's take a look at the player stats now. Forwards, Guentzel, 74 points in 82 games. He had a good season. Bjorkstrand, 61 and 76. He was all right. Jack Roslovic, he actually had a pretty good year. 59 points in 82 games, almost a 30 goal score. Elias Lindholm, he honestly started to struggle near the end of the year. William Karlsson, he played all right. Clark Caswell, I mean, he was a very solid plus player, but not a lot of points. We need him to step up in the postseason. Lee Primo, a fine rookie season. Helena struggled. Honzak, he didn't get points, but he made sure that second line was under control when he was on the ice. Plus 23. Camp was even. Coyle was a -3. Terran Janot did solid. JVR struggled. Rattay struggled. Defenseman, Anderson went off. Durzi went off. Gosh, Despair was better throughout the year. Pesci went off. Mattinson was good. Moreno got better throughout the year. And goalies, we're going to be rocking Dustin Wolf in the postseason. Okay, boys. So, next episode, we got a big postseason run up against, starting with the Edmonton Oilers on the road. They got McDavid and Draisaitl. And hey, we got a couple names of our own. Rasmus Anderson, Elias Lindholm, Jake Guentzel, Bjorkstrand, Caswell, Karlsson. We got a deep squad going into the postseason. Look out for us. That's all I'm going to say. Look out for us. We're going to go Dustin Wolf in net. And I will see you in the next one.